Welcome back to the River's Edge in Davenport. We're just minutes away from the start of the, player introductions, and then we'll have the varsity game between the Sioux City Metros and the Quad City Blues. If you weren't with us in the first game, the junior varsity game, shame on you. You missed a heck of a game. The Blues scored first, fell behind 2-1, and then scored 2 in the third to take the lead 3-2 about midway through the third, and they held it throughout the rest of the game, and that is their 6th win in 7 tries. Yeah. And out of their 6 wins, they now have 2 in regulation.
Yeah,
so we got that going for us,
which
is nice. Now,
which is nice.
Rich, we will have our hands full undoubtedly with this varsity game, because Sioux City, as you know, is tied for first place with the Kansas City Jets with an 11-1 record. And actually, I looked it up. The Sioux City team lost their opening game of the season, so they've won 11 straight. So that's nothing to sneeze at, that's for sure. And their stats actually, in terms of goals for and goals against, are actually just a shade better than Kansas City's. Now, they haven't played the same team, so sure. I didn't get that deep into it. But
oh, come on!
They are led by a young man, by a junior. His name is Nate Salma, who I saw last year when we did the games up there, and he's a tremendous player. And their goaltender is, I got to get my sheet out now with all the kids' names on it, but their goaltender is an excellent goaltender. He has played every minute of every game for the varsity. His name is Lachlan Jackson, and he's got a 1.8 goals against average, 92% save percentage, and both Salma and the goaltender Jackson played on that 18 and under team with a couple of our players, Johnny Nienhaus and the captain Isaiah Conrad. So they're well acquainted.
Holy Cam. Come on, Chase DeYoung. He's hit the tripod in there. So for those of you who did watch the first game, we are suspending BSN Bingo until tomorrow. Your next opportunity to play will be tomorrow varsity. We don't want to, completely wear out our welcome with our new shiny new toy. So we thought maybe we'd hold for a bit. Also, you can see there on hallway cam, Tyler Duvall's going to get a chance to dress for varsity. That's great. Good for him. So we'll see who else comes out tonight.
Have a couple of scores from tonight's action. Nothing started early today. Everything started at 5 or later. So besides our 3-2 win over Sioux City in the first game, Kansas City was leading Dubuque 3-0, their JV game, with halfway through the third period, which is fairly close for Kansas City. The Oak Leaves have a 2-0 lead on the Fremont JV after one period, and Omaha and Ames are just about ready to drop the puck on their JV game. So
all right.
We'll try and keep you up to date, because we're going to be here for a while tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I look for the return to the net tonight for
Riley Sterrett. Yeah.
Riley.
Riley.
He got a game off last Sunday as Aiden Starr got his first start as a varsity player, and the junior varsity was handled by Cody Harkey. Oh, and we got 4 officials tonight.
All right.
Yeah. Sometimes I've heard it say that they schedule 4 when they think it might be a little bit of a testy game, but I
don't really see that.
Yeah, I think maybe they just had an extra official and they said, let's use 4.
I thought the JV game was appropriately physical, but really there was only that one time when we had any sort of shenanigans. So I enjoyed
and that
it.
was very minor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right, I'm going to turn up my mic so we can hear the starting lineups and the anthem, and then we'll be back after.
Welcome to the Riverside for this evening's Midwest High School Hockey League contest between the Sioux City Metros and your Quad City Blues. Here's the starting lineup for the Metros. On defense, number 14, Joseph Hope. On defense, number 66, Grant Turner. At forward, number 2, Carson Fitch. At forward, number 13, Ryan Hetfield. At forward, number 16, Nathan Solon. And in goal, number 29, Lachlan Jackson. The Metros are coached by Chad Lynch, assisted by Scott Patrick. And now, the starting lineup for your Quad City Blues. On defense, a junior from Moline High School, number 21, Johnny Neal. On defense, a junior from Davenport West High School, number 24, Chase Dion. At center, a junior from Pleasant Valley High School, number 19, Leon Wynn. At wing, a junior from Geneseo High School, number 97, Isaiah Conrad. And at wing, a senior from Davenport High School, number 12, Connor Giese. And in goal tonight, a senior from United Township High School, number 72, Riley Sturridge. And the rest of your Quad City Blues. Referees for today's game are Tom Richter and Matt Lehman. Linesmen are Sam Richter and Brady Buffett. Now, would everyone please rise if you are able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, Rich. This game marks the this weekend actually marks kind of the important spot in the calendar and the schedule for the Blues, because after tonight they will have played the first place Kansas City Jets, the first place tied with them the Sioux City Metros, Lincoln, Omaha, and the Capitals, all of which teams have been pretty successful over recent years and always have been, at the top of the league.
Yep.
Now, that is not to say that once we get through with these guys, we're going to win all of our games. Those games will be decided on the ice, not by what I'm talking about. But I think the hill will not be as steep playing some of these other teams as it has been early in the season. So,
The Four Zebras is still a dazzle. I mean, 3 or more, I think, is the definition. So we'll get to that later in this game. I guarantee it. But you got to get them all in. Oh, look at that. They got to.
Now, I assume those are the 3 that we had in the first game plus 1.
Plus Heyman, yeah.
Oh, Heyman? Okay.
Heyman's the other armbanded official.
Okay.
So,
and these Richter boys, I assume, are brothers?
I do not know. I guess I would assume that as well. Or father-son.
Anyway.
They look to be close to the same age.
Yeah. We are ready to go. The puck is dropped, and Puck comes into the blue zone right off the faceoff. That's Salma. We told you about him. You'll hear his name a lot today. Wasn't able to get too deep, though, and now the Blues come back. This is Quinn. I'm sorry, that's DeYoung. Sends it in. And the puck comes out to center ice where Nienhuis fans on it, but somehow gets it back into the zone anyway on a second attempt. Conrad puts a stick on it, tries to get it a little deeper. Now Connor Giesick intercepts the pass. We tried a backhanded centering pass, but hit the back of the net. Now here's Quinn going to get a shot away. He fans on the shot, and now here's 2-on-2. This is Salma into the zone, going to try and get around Nienhuis, puts it right through the goal crease. Unfortunately, nobody there. And now the puck is out of the zone, over the line, and Sioux City has to go back and pick it up. This is number 66. That is Grant Harder. His back pass to the blue line goes astray and comes all the way out. And now Metros try and take it into the zone. They're battle for it just at the red line. That's Bauer. Blaze Bauer, number 9. And now the puck is sent into the zone. Comes out at kind of a bad angle for the Blues toward the front of the net, but it's quickly chased out of there. And now this is Ferrari for the Blues, number 16, over the line, sends one, and it's stopped by the knee pad, or the pad is of the goaltender Jackson. And the puck is out of center ice, picked up. Oh, there's a man was behind, had about a half a step on the Blues defenseman, but tripped over the blue line, so to speak, and lost control of the puck. Now here is number 2, Fitch, one of the starting players. Now the puck is sent into the corner where it's picked up by Toff, I believe it's pronounced. Over into the corner to Nienhuis. Nienhuis tries to get it ahead to Beckwith. Beckwith is pulled down, no call. And the puck is now to Nienhuis. Sends it in on a ring-around pass behind the net. Ooh, the Blues almost got to that first. That was
Decker.
That was Noah Decker. But the Metros come away with it. This is Toff. I'm sorry, that's Fitch, number 2. Salma gets right to the front. Tried to go short side and just misfired. He had space there over the shoulder, but
there was room.
Pulled it just a little bit. Now here's a man again going right to the net. A rebound, big save by Sterrett.
Huge
right
save.
Off the bat. And we're going to have
it came up and hit a player in the player's bench as it was going out of play. So a draw inside the zone.
We had Salma had a good opportunity and just misfired a little bit. He had some room. He couldn't quite find that little space above Sterrett's shoulder, and then Sterrett was forced to make a great stop on a backhand move through the crease, and he did just that.
Really sprawled out there.
Now here's another shot. Sterrett makes the save, and the rebound just missed the stick of the onrushing forward. Now this is Conrad. Conrad sends it back to Nienhuis in his own zone. Sends it ahead to Giesick. Giesick deflects it into the zone, and now that is Conrad chasing after it. Kept into the corner. Now Sioux City comes out. It's sent ahead off the skates of Salma all the way into the corner. Salma's the first one back. He's going to move right to the net. Going to try and go to the backhand and set back to the point. Long shot, right on goal. Save in front. Gotten out of there. Cleared by the defense, and now the Blues come out. This is Conrad. 1-on-3. He's got Giesick with him. Puts it into the corner. Giesick chases after it. Now, once again, that's number 14, Hope. Goes into the corner, gets it away from Conrad. Now it's back to Hope on the near side wing. Now Peters sends it back to number 60, Gannon. Gannon dumps it into the zone. Blues are in the middle of a change. Here comes number 51. That's Fuentes. He's knocked off the puck and kept in nicely by the number 14 for Sioux City. But
That's
now he's got a man.
Play.
He had a man trapped inside the zone by about 10 feet.
And that'll be the first one of the game right early on. That's an offside, OFFSIDE. Please don't put a second S on that unless you're playing soccer or American football, even in the season of the World Cup.
How many left now in the World Cup? 8, 6?
They just played the last of the quarterfinals, so 4.
Oh.
I think. Could be wrong.
This is number 14, Joseph Hope. Sends it around the far boards. I believe Hope is wearing the C on the sweater.
Yep.
So
I see it.
He is the captain. Now Lucas Peters sends it across to his defense partner. There's a pass ahead. Nice, right on the tape of Austin Kwok. He sends it in to Ferrari, who takes it into the corner. Ferrari and Hope battling for it, and I mean battling back there. Now the puck comes out and kept out. Now we've got a 2-on-2 developing for Sioux City, and we got
Offside
number
play.
9. That's Bauer going in across the line before the puck carrier.
That was close, but I agree.
So what do we call that play again?
Offside. Offside. No S. Thank you.
I'm just doing my best
I-
Bud Abbott impression. I'll set you up.
That was a softball, man. slow lob.
And how many people do you think know who Bud Abbott and Lou Costello are
come
listening
on.
to us?
Well, 5. Maybe 10.
Out of 100, yeah, that's not bad. All right. Metro's coming out of their own zone. Amorine doing a little bit of forechecking there, but here they come, still controlling. Now Beckwith intercepts the pass. It's deflected into the
bounced
Blues.
off the skate.
Yep, into the players' bench of the Blues.
Tone Loc song plays in the rink before he was an actor in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Aha.
That's right.
We've played exactly 5 minutes in this varsity game. No score. A couple of good saves for Steerett. Lachlan Jackson hasn't had a whole lot of work. Now, puck into the corner. That's number 23. I don't have a name for him. Now the Blues controlling it. That's Beckwith. Controlled. Now here's a man right in front, and the man misfires for it, and the Blues are able to clear it out. That's not going to go far enough for icing. It's right on goal, and I think it was deflected anyway.
That was
Now
Tyler Duvall that cleared that out of there.
Okay. Toff's pass is deflected and sent in. Now we got a delayed offside as Sioux City has to clear the zone. Now it's sent out to, who's going to get that? That's Conrad.
Mm-hmm.
Conrad dumps it over on the side for Quinn. Quinn sends it in right on goal. Jackson handles it easily. Now over to the near side half boards. That's Giesek, throws one right across. The defenseman made the stop with his stick. Nice play, but that also can be a dangerous play if it goes off his stick. It's going to change direction on his goaltender.
Yep.
Here is Chase DeYoung, number 24, sends it around out of the zone, sent back in. We got a delayed offside again against Sioux City, but they clear the zone. Nienhuis gets it out, and they play it back to their own blue line. And that puck is sent all the way down, and that's going to be the first icing of the game, I believe, against Sioux City.
Yep, for sure. Shots on goal, I just looked 5-0 in favor of Sioux City. So, and that was, I didn't know about the 5, but I knew about the nothing.
I see number 16, Salma, and number 21 for the Blues, Nienhuis, having a laugh as they come back for the icing. Those two are teammates on that under-18 Midwest team, so they know each other pretty well. I think they had a real successful tournament they played in this summer. I'm not 100% sure of that, but that seems to be what I remember. That won't mean anything, though, now.
That's an offside there by
another offside.
number 2. Anybody out there know what they call AC/DC in Australia, where they're from? They usually call them, they go with Akadaka.
I have heard that.
Akadaka.
I have heard that.
Probably because I told
Yeah, I think I heard it from you.
Probably I told you.
It's kind of like my cellophane tape on the table hockey game.
We reuse our stories. It's fine. I like to
Here
recycle.
comes Ferrari out of his own zone. Now he picks it up off the boards, pass to himself. He gets it into the zone. He's got Kwok with him. But it's taken off in there by the defenseman for Cedar Rapids. Ferrari still working on him, though.
Whoa.
There's a big hit by
was
Ferrari.
a monster whop.
And a clean hit.
Yeah.
No arms going up on that one. And now here comes Sioux City. 3-on-3 coming into the zone. This is harder. Tries to get around Nienhuis. Can't do it. Puck comes free in the corner. And comes out of the zone. And this is Decker. Decker comes across the blue line. He's got Conrad. He gets almost to the high slot and then loses control before he gets a shot away. And now here comes back the Metros. Man loses the puck and has to settle for sending it in deep. Patrick Gannon picks it up behind his own net as the Metros go for a change. Oh, there's Gannon going to chase it down in the offensive zone. There's a shot right on goal. And now the puck is free right in front. Beckwith's going to get to it. And he's knocked down. Loses control of the puck. And now Decker battling there. Boy, Patrick Gannon got a taste of the offense last week. And
he likes it.
Yeah, he wanted to do it again. And that was a really good rush by Gannon.
There it was.
All right, the puck comes free. Now this is number 4. That is Noah Graham. He played in the first game, so he's a kind of a two-way player for the Metros. Now the pass,
bad pass by
just too
Blanc.
far ahead. He's going to get it over nicely, though, to Decker. Redeems himself. Gets the pass to Decker over the line. They come in 2-on-4. Going to get a shot. Now it's deflected behind the net. Beckwith trying to find out where the puck is. And here we come back for the Metros again. This game has a little faster pace to it, as you would expect from the JV game.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't mean maybe. This is a really quick-paced game. Now here's a man, that's number 23. Behind the net, gets it to, trying to get it to number 6 top. Now it's the Blues get it out of there. And here's a pass ahead for Giesek. He deflects it into the zone. Good defensive play by Hope to ward him off, though. And here comes a pass down the right wing boards. They try and enter the zone. It's knocked off his stick.
That's a good job by the ball.
Now here's Giesek going to go in with Quinn, and Giesek couldn't hold up, and he went in offside on the left wing with 7:23 left in a scoreless first period.
Giesek didn't like it, but it was true. I'll tell you what, Tyler Duvall, who was called up, Jackson Otten is healing from an injury. And so he's not available this weekend. And Tyler Duvall has made several very nice plays.
Yep.
So good to see.
Now here's a puck into the corner. Giesek still on the ice. His line's still on the ice, so he chases it into the corner. He's bumped off the play. Now Quinn tries to get to it behind the net. And now Conrad sends one right at the net, but it's deflected by the defense and never gets through. Here's Fitch over the blue line. It's deflected off the skate of Nienhuis to the near side corner. Blues look to come out. Conrad gets it out of the zone, but it's going to be picked up easily there by Patrick, who I am suspecting is the brother of the goaltender in the first game.
Sure it's not the same guy.
Corcoran gets dumped on his butt on his first second shift of the day.
Unceremoniously, I might add.
Oh, very unceremoniously. Puck rolls to Sturrit in the net. He puts the glove on it, and we'll have a face-off.
Feels like the Blues are playing pretty close. The Sioux City definitely has had the better chances, but zero's on the board.
Here's a shot right in front. Stewart makes the save. Now a man tries to come around with a wraparound, but he's stopped by Nienhuis and put down to the ice. And now Kwok, nice pass to Kwok from Nienhuis. A little too far ahead. Now Kwok tries to get to it. It's punched into the zone, actually, into his own zone by the defenseman. Now Chase DeYoung picks it up behind his net. He has some trouble in his own zone. Here's a man going to get to the net, going to go to the backhand shot.
Oh, nice
Rebound
save.
is handled nicely by Sturrit, and it comes back to center ice. Yeah, you make a mistake in your own zone against this team, and you're going to be in trouble. So we got away with one there.
Yeah.
Now here's a long slap shot from center ice. Doesn't even get into past the
Clubbed.
blue line. Now here's a man going to get right in. Puck is deflected. Sturrit seemed to be going one way, and the puck was deflected the other, but fortunately it was wide. Now that's not going to go far enough.
Comes Amorine.
Here is Amorine going to get to that, going to shoot.
Yeah!
Amorine!
Woo! Let's go, Carter Amorine! Let's go!
Carter Amorine, I'm not sure if that's his first goal, maybe his second of the year, but all of a sudden he was barreling down the right side. He had a step on the defense. He got to about the middle of the circle and let one go. He did not have much room. And he found the spot just inside the far post about waist high, and he's given the Blues a 1-0 lead.
I love that play. His head was clearly up. He found a spot that he thought he could hit and sniped it. No dangling, no fancy stuff when you got people coming on your back.
I think we're going to get a primary assist from whatever defenseman threw that up to him. I think that was, I just don't remember who it was.
I don't either, but it was a good pass, great pass. Unassisted.
Wow, I thought
that
somebody
came
passed
from,
it to him.
I mean, you got 4 zebras on the ice. I thought somebody for sure threw that to him.
All right, here's Conrad. Sends that nice pass to Quinn. Quinn over the line. You're going to get a shot away. That was a
high riser.
A high riser.
Yeah, we didn't get to say it out for the last game to put it on the bingo card, but hey, I'll do it now just to annoy everybody.
And who's controlling the scoreboard in the scorer's box? Because
Michelle. It's okay. She'll get it up there.
Hard enough to score on these good goalies. When you get one, you got to put it up on the board.
We want that to count.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I mean, there was almost no room for Amrine there. I mean, he had probably maybe a 4 or 5 by 5 inch, because we had a really good look at the angle.
Yep.
So good for Carter Amrine. Put his team ahead there with 5 minutes to play in the first period.
For sure.
There's a shot by Ferrari, is knocked down by the defense. There's another shot deflected right in front by Corcoran.
Yeah!
Scores! I think
that's going to be Corcoran.
I think that's going to be Braden's first goal as a varsity player. He's got some JV goals, of course, but we'll see.
He's going through the line first. Let's go, grandson.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know he was on the ice until I saw his stick go up in the air. And the Blues have a 2-0 lead over the first place Sioux City Metros.
Michelle was just saving some time. She put the 2 up immediately.
But it's very early.
Yes.
It's very early in the game.
We got to keep grinding this out. Let's go, boys.
All right. Off the face-off, the puck at center ice right in front of us. Whoa!
Beckwith and Nienhuis with the assists on the goal by Corcoran.
All right, here we go. Here's a pass, a lead pass, trying to find 16 Salma, but a little bit too far ahead and goes all the way down for an icing.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the boys know that he's got some real wheels to Salma, because, man, if he would have caught that he would have been off for the races.
And I do recall from last year, I don't know if Dean will remember this or not, but in Sioux City, one of the games, they just ate our lunch. But the other game, we actually had a 2-goal lead late in the second period, and they scored 3 goals in the last 3 minutes of the second period and then scored an empty netter at the end to win 4-2. So we were right with them in one game, and the other game was a blowout. So
yeah, that was the second game was the blowout.
Here's a pass right in front, and it's scored again! It's straight
up the score sheet!
Conrad scores! Oh, my goodness!
I know you're not in bed yet, Ezra. Your big brother just scored. Let's go, JNCO Ginger!
97, Isaiah Conrad, the captain, has scored the 3rd Blues goal of the first period. And I would say this Sioux City team is probably a little bit back on its heels and surprised at what's happened here. And those 2 goals came within about a minute of one another.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be well, let's see how we finish off the period before we get too excited.
Absolutely.
All right, here's Peters in his own zone, sends it over to Nienhuis.
Plug.
Nienhuis to Peters.
Oh, ice.
That's going to be icing. Okay, Liam Quinn gets the only assist on that as the Blues are off to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, we got away from the most dangerous lead in hockey, so that's good.
Yeah.
The 2-goal lead. I still don't know why that is or believe in it, but that's what everybody says, so whatever. If a Canadian says it's true, it must be true, right?
Absolutely. Now here's Tofts. Sends it over to the far point. Point man fans on it, but he regains the puck along the half wall.
Nice
now
job
sends
there.
it around to Peters. Peters looks for a way to get out of the zone. Sends it ahead to Giesek.
Boy.
And too far for Giesek's stick, and it goes all the way down. He made that pass just over the blue line, trying to hit Giesek at the red line, but had trouble completing that 20-foot pass, and that results in an icing.
Yeah. I know Peters well enough. He's going to want that one back, but It happens, and you'll have lots more opportunities in this game, my friend.
How many lines that we've made during these games that we've been broadcasting that we say, geez, I wish I had that line back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Peters sends it around to the far side, picked up there by 60 Gannon. Now back to Peters on the near side. Sends it up this time. It's handled by Decker, who sends in a shot. Goes behind the net to the far side.
It's Gannon up there.
Uh-oh. And now we've got the resulting 2-on-1 break, 2-on-2. And this time,
nice
Sioux City
check by
pass was
Amorine.
Yeah, good back check by Amorine there to bail out his buddy Gannon, who had gotten caught back deep. Now here is Decker to Beckwith. Beckwith going to get a shot away. Didn't get much on that shot. Misses wide to the left side.
It got tipped by 66.
There's another shot deflected right in front. Rebound by Beckwith. Just couldn't quite get the puck on his stick. Now he's going to come back to the net. Oh, he's got Kwok in front. And the puck is missing, and nobody knows where it is. And
it's underneath the tendy.
Laughlin makes that save.
This is a suit right here. I like this. Ethan Quinn, let's go, buddy. By the way, it's ugly sweater night here in the rink, which is why I'm wearing this ridiculous getup. If people were wondering at the beginning of the broadcast if I just lost my mind. But, man, that's a nice little Jackie there, buddy.
All right, there's the draw. Comes behind the net. I wonder what the shots on goal are now, because I know we got 3. Here's a shot. They score! Oh, my God.
The Ginger number 2!
Who got that?
I think that was, it's Ferrari. Excuse me. Woo, D'Angelo, let's go.
Oh, Ferrari with the goal, and that's not 7-0. It's what the scoreboard says, but it is 4-0. Michelle must have gotten
She got excited.
Yeah.
It's okay. I am too. I'm very excited. Holy cow.
Wow.
I mean, this is almost timeout zone for the Metros, I would think. My goodness.
Almost.
All right, so 8-7 now in favor of the Blues. Shots on goal, that is.
And there's the puck sent in. Corcoran is taken down. Puck is loose just inside the zone. Now here comes the Metros. Ferrari's goal. Oh.
Corcoran and Conrad, yeah.
Corcoran and the captain, Isaiah Conrad, both get assists on that, and that's going to be an interference call against.
Is that on Nino's? Oh,
yeah, it looks
interesting.
Like it.
Okay,
it looks
so
like it.
That'll bring up your first of the day BSN penalty kill during this varsity game.
Well, this will be a real challenge because the Blues, or I should say the Metros, are going to really want to get themselves on the board before the end of the period, and they do have a 2-minute power play to work with here. So let's see what happens. The Blues have to be smart and get that puck out of the zone at every opportunity, and they do, as Quinn sends it all the way down. That's an interference call on Nienhuis. I saw something there. I just wasn't sure they were going to call it. Now here's Salma going to get to the net. Now he's forced wide by Peters. Now he takes it back. Now he's going to walk the line. You can just see the way this kid skates. He's a good player.
Yeah, he's smooth.
Now he sends one back to the top. Puck is deflected and unable to get it out. And it comes to Hope just inside the line. Sent back. It's going to get to number 7, Peters. The puck is loose behind the net. Nobody there for the Blues. Now here's a man going to get a shot away.
Nice block shot by Conrad.
Salma's shot was blocked by Conrad, and now here is a long centering pass goes wide of the net. Imagining at this point, Jackson's probably glad it went wide of the net. He's not used to seeing that much rubber getting past him.
No, not at all.
We got 1 minute to play in the period, 1 minute to play in the penalty. Now the puck is loose out at the high, just inside the blue line. Here's a centering pass deflected in front. Quinn's going to get to it and dump it out of the zone. 39 seconds left on the penalty and 40 seconds left. There's a slight discrepancy between the
4 seconds
period time and the penalty time. Now here's Sioux City into the zone. Salma controls it. Looks to bring it in front. Goes for the backhand. He put it up high and was deflected over the net. Now he's going to get another chance. Puts it right in front.
Whoa.
And 23 had a chance. It couldn't tip it in. And now here's a long pass sent down.
Beckwith trying to irritate and annoy, which he's good at. He's just going to pin that thing.
Yeah, Beckwith lost his twig, so he's got to get back into play as soon as he can. Here's a long shot. Stewart makes
Good
the
save.
save, knocks it
And
to the
that's
corner.
gonna do it for
And
the period.
They run out the penalty and end the first period incredibly with a lead over the first place Sioux City Metros of 4-0. And it's a long way to go in this game. Look, don't get me wrong. We're going to have to work really hard to keep these guys from coming back. But
for sure.
I would like to see the reaction around the league when that score is posted.
Yeah, that's. I would too. I'd like to see those faces.
Yeah.
Before we go to break, I just wanted to shout out some of our. I did this in the JV game for the JV volunteers. I wanted to shout out some varsity volunteers. Michelle Rosebergo doing the clock. Jana Patton doing scorekeeping. Music, once again, Jeff Covert. Penalty box again, Melody Wright. And then varsity security, Stacy Giesick and Jeff Decker doing those duties. And then we've got locker room monitors, again, with Andrew Quinn. I didn't mention the admissions. So Autumn Gray, Laura Alexander, Lisa Beckwith, Katie Carroll, Addie Patton, Stacy Decker, Addie Patton again, and Catherine Starr. Thank you so much to all of you who are working so diligently to make sure these game days run well. And I would be completely and totally remiss if I didn't, once again, shout out Tina Doherty, who puts together so many of the slideshows and other fun things that we get to bring you on BSN. So thanks to everybody who's working hard to make these games a success.
All right, Rich, we're going to take a break while they resurface the ice, and I can imagine that the maintenance staff here at the River's Edge will probably have to do a little bit of touch-up in the visitors' locker room because I imagine some paint is going to get peeled off the wall after their coach is through with his between periods lecture. So
sure.
For 15 minutes or so, we'll be back. This is Quad City Blues Hockey. All right, the Blues are back on the ice. And we were just talking about probably the last 5 minutes in the Blues dressing room has been Coach Fournier saying 4 goals, nice period, but it's not, the game is a long, long, long way from over. You've got to play just as hard in the second and third periods as you did in the first, because this team is too good to play another period like that.
Correct. Yeah, you can't go into prevent mode for 2 periods, because when you play prevent defense, the only thing you prevent is
winning.
A win.
That's right. That's right. That comes from somebody like me who's watched the Bears too many years.
Oh, man. Being a Chicago sports fan is painful.
I get texts, I've got some friends out here who, even though they're not originally from Chicago, they are Blackhawk fans. And I'll get a random text in the middle of the evening. Says something to the extent, this is painful to watch.
Yeah.
And
you should try doing it for your whole life.
Yeah, yeah. And now we found out that Wilson Contreras always wanted to be a Cardinal.
Just twist the knife a little harder, buddy. I mean, they now officially, I think they've sold every single player off that I enjoyed watching.
Yeah.
At one point, maybe Kyle Hendricks is still there for now. We'll see how long that lasts.
And we'll still be paying Hayward money next year. He won't be. Did you see he signed a contract? He signed a minor league contract with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Why they would want him, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Anyway, we're ready to play hockey here in the second period. Get me off the Cubs, yikes.
Yeah, please.
All right. DeYoung sends it over to his defense partner, Nienhuis, and the puck is dribbled into the Sioux City zone where it's picked up by number 14, Hope.
Oh.
He sends one out of the zone. That's not going to go far enough for icing as Nienhuis is going to have to get to it. And kept in at the blue line. And here's a long shot sent behind the net. Here's Salma, fans on a shot as he tried to get it to the net. And the Blues sent it in. That's Conrad's going to go with a backhand shot into the near side corner. He chases after it. And picked up by Salma, number 16. He stopped as he got to center ice. Now the Blues take over. This is Conrad going to get to the net again. Now he stopped. He throws one right across, hoping to find Quinn, but the pass was behind Liam, so he wasn't able to get it to him. Now picked up instead by, it's right at Salma's skate, and he didn't know it. Now the puck is sent out of the zone. Nice loop pass, a cross-ice pass.
Ferrari.
And there's Ferrari. Going to send a shot away, and it's caught by Lachlan Jackson. I think when D'Angelo picked that puck over there in the neutral zone, there might have been a spot on the ice where it was still wet because the puck didn't seem to want to come with him at all.
No. I've seen that before. I think that actually happened in front of the Blues net here at the very beginning of this game.
All right, Ferrari's going to take the draw, though. Yeah, the puck unable to be held in at the blue line by the Blues, and instead Gannon plays it at center ice. And now Patrick for Sioux City sends it in. Nice play by number 16, Ferrari, to get his stick. Now there's a man right in front, and Ferrari has to move side to side. I don't think the shot got through, but he was definitely on the move there trying to cover off that corner of the net.
Yeah.
Puck is not, now the puck is cleared out. And this is number 20. Clock sends it in, gets it to Ferrari. Ferrari's shot comes around to the near side to Gannon. Gannon sends it in deep. Now Gannon retreats to the blue line. And here's a pass ahead trying to find Bauer.
Ice is slippery.
It sure is.
Carter Amrine found out.
Everybody's going down out there. Now here's a long pass sent in on a diagonal from the far side. Now Gannon's going to get to it. The puck is free in front. Knocked to the corner by the Blues. And this is Beckwith. Does the smart thing and passes it out of the zone. Now it's sent in deep by Kwok. I'm sorry, that was Decker, number 27. And Lachlan went up over the crossbar with the trapper to make that stop and hold on.
All right. Well, what you and I had feared was that the Blues could come out real flat in the second period. Doesn't seem to be the case as of yet. So, so far, so good.
Yep.
Keep your foot on the pedal there, boys.
At this point, playing smart, you don't want to go into a defensive shell, but you want to be smart.
Correct.
And sometimes high school kids don't play smart, but so far.
Sometimes high school kids aren't smart.
Here's Graham into the zone. He's bumped along the boards, put it now. The puck is cleared out of there. Good play by.
Not going to be an icing.
Nice play by DeYoung, who put just enough on it so it won't be icing. And then they have to go all the way back and pick it up. They go D to D. This is number 66. That Harder starts to bring it out. Is stopped by Ferrari. Tries this side with Hope. And that's Blunk's going to get back to it, and he couldn't get to it before it crossed the red line, so that'll be an icing.
Are we sure he couldn't get to it? Because I'm pretty sure he could have gotten to it.
Let's just say he didn't get to it.
He took a somewhat circuitous route.
Oh.
Yeah. I told you I was going to get that one in there. I like that word. It's fun.
You worked that out with your kid, did you?
What?
Take a circuitous route to that puck so I can use that word.
No, because if I said that to him, he'd look at me like I had 3 heads.
He'd say, your topography's all off, Dad. All right, here they come. Here's Salma. Quick feet. He's going to get into the zone. 2-on-1. There's a pass right in front. Big save by
what
Sturrock.
A save. Post to post.
You
Saved
saw
it with
there.
the chest.
You saw there why Salma is such a good player.
Yeah.
He drew the defense to him, and he threw a perfect pass. And his wingmate, I'm not sure who that was, but he had a great opportunity, and Sturrock just beat him. Now the puck is back down into the corner. Kept in there, not kept in, I should say, but Nienhuis breaks up the rush before it gets started. Now here's a man coming into the zone. The puck is behind the Blues net. Now back to the point. Knocked off the stick. Now a man trying to get to the high slot. Now here's Salma with a shot. Another save by Sturrock.
Board save.
Back to Harder. And Blues are having a little trouble getting it out of the zone right now, so let's just get it out. That's it.
Ice.
Well, a more deft shot might have made that less obvious, but
that was your opportunity, Greg, to say with extreme prejudice, which always makes me giggle. I don't know why, but it just does.
Well, if you're going to have if you're faced with the dilemma of not shooting it hard enough to get it out of the zone or icing it through the back wall, take the latter.
Amen.
All right. Puck comes out along the near boards and out of the zone. Going to try and get it ahead. Oh, and
same
Ferrari.
spot ice is slippery.
Yeah, everybody's going down since this period
right there
is
on
over.
the Fox 18
Here's Blunt
logo.
Going to get to it. Now the puck is stolen away, but Blunt gets back to it. And now Ferrari's going to come out of the zone. There's a pass. Oh, that's going to go for an icing also. But that one was a little closer to what we wanted.
Correct.
It was just about 2 feet ahead of the stick of his rushing line mate. I think that was that Kwok he was aiming for?
I believe so.
Yeah. 12:34.
If he would have hit him, that turns into a really nice play. And if you don't, well, it's just an icing.
All right, Nienhuis sends it around to Blunk. Blunk has some pressure, but makes a nice pass. Here's a nice pass right across to number 87. That's Mueller. Now that might be his first shift of the night in the varsity game, but good for him. Now here's a long pass. They battle for it at center ice. The puck comes in. Blunk's going to be the first one to it. And he's going to reverse it and send it all the way around where he rings around to Ferrari. Ferrari tries a pass.
Oh.
Pass knocks Mueller down.
That was a snipe and a half.
Yeah.
That one hit the roof and then the players' bench.
Well, you remember we saw Evan Mueller 2 years ago playing Bantam, and that was the first time I believe that he had played on a travel team. I think he played House Select and some things.
Yep.
And he's made pretty good progress in 2 years to go from a first-year Bantam player to now getting a chance to play some varsity minutes, so good for him.
I don't know what he must have said to Ferrari to get that pass right into his midsection at 50 miles an hour, though, but whatever. They'll work it out.
All right, puck's is at center ice. And here's Conrad, wheels in his own zone, sends one over to Quinn. Quinn's not going to be able to get to it as it's taken off in there by 66 Harder. Gets around one. He's going to get to the net. go to the backhand, and he's knocked.
Nice
Harder runs into Sturrett, but Sturrett was out of the crease, so now the puck is behind the net. Conrad's going to get to it first. He's going to get hit, sends it around to the far side. Back to long shot, and Sturrett makes a glove save on a shot that was going to go wide.
That's okay.
That's
Had the
okay.
stats maybe a little bit. That's fine. Fool those ladies over there in the box into giving it.
They don't have an angle
shot.
on it like we do.
Yeah,
we
did.
wouldn't give a shot on goal, but they might have.
They would. I got to say, Lucas Peters did a great job when that puck came off Riley on that last shot on that rush. He grabbed it with his hand and threw it straight down to the ice to his stick and then over to the corner. That's good play.
All right, once again, this is Nienhaus. Reverses it. Behind the net, pass out. Passing looks pretty good for the Blues right now. Here's a pass deflected off a stick, and that's going to be an icing as it was deflected off the stick of Nienhaus, I believe, just behind the red line.
That one's significantly less intentional. We've moved into the smooth sounds of covert jazz in the rink here. I don't know. Was that some Grateful Dead action? I don't know, buddy.
Tune in for the cool stylings of Covert on 96.3. All right, the puck is out of the zone. Good burst there by Giesek.
Yeah.
Now, and Giesek is able to keep the puck in the zone after he gets a pass from Conrad. Now Giesek tries to wrap it around, and Jackson makes the save.
Yep.
Jackson's got to be thinking, what's going on?
Exactly. Why are all these people shooting at me all the time?
This team's 2-9, and we're 11-1.
Right.
But it's early.
We're just going to keep saying these are true Chicago fans at heart right here. Ugh.
All right. Puck comes out to Salma. He's going to get into the zone, tries to get around to Young. Now he stops, looks for a pass. Stick handles between one, but not the other. Now the puck is loose in the circle, and the Blues take over. There's a pass, gets it ahead, and sent in. That one would have been okay because he was over the center line. Whoa! Oof. Who was that? Was that Amrine?
That's Beckwith.
No, Beckwith.
And wow. Ouch.
And you know what? That was a good check.
Yeah, it was.
And unlike last week where that would have been a major penalty because it made a lot of noise, I give these officials credit for not calling something just because it was loud.
Correct. It was loud, it was violent, but it was not illegal.
It wasn't illegal,
And Beckwith is up and going and is fine.
And he did get the number, just so you know. Now here's Salma in the corner, back to the point. There's a long shot from Patrick.
Whoa.
Oh, just deflected
crazy
wide.
carom.
Oh, my goodness. That just as easily could have gone in the net.
Oh, yeah.
And Nienhaus sends it to the corner. Now here's a man coming right to the net, going to get a shot away. Nice save by Sturrett. Okay, now it's one of those times where we're kind of running around. We got three guys right on the wall here.
Ice it.
And they get it out of the zone. This is Hedquist. Gets it over to his defense partner. That's number 14, Hope. He sends it in. No icing there. Oh, now they do call it an icing. Seems kind of a delay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's like a delayed offside call. It was just the delayed call of icing.
I mean, I thought it was going to be icing, and the puck crossed the line, 1,001, 1,002. Okay, now I'll blow the whistle.
They got it right eventually. It's fine.
9:28 to play in the second period.
Line one in. Actually, a little mixed up line one with Ferrari on it instead of Giesek this time.
All right. The Blues really have done a pretty good job of not falling prey to the idea of, well, let's just keep them away from the net. They're trying to play offense, and it's keeping the Metros, playing an honest game. They can't load up and have all their forwards.
Right.
Now here's Peters. Takes his man to the corner. They both go down in a heap trying to find the puck underneath them. Now it's free to Peters. Peters is this deflected out of the zone nicely by number 19, Quinn. Now,
went through about four people there.
All right. And it's sent in from just inside the red line, so there's no icing. Conrad tries to send it off back, but went off the side of the net, and that leaves Blaze Bauer coming in on the right wing. He's stopped over there. Sent out, back to the point to Hope. The Blues send it around. This is Isaiah Conrad's going to get it out of the zone. Dumps it to Quinn. Quinn plays it off his own skate. Now he's going to get to it. Going to get into the zone. He's surrounded, though, by 3 green shirts. Now Conrad's back in the action. And the puck rings around to the near side corner where it's picked up by number 14, Hope. Now he's got a good head of steam as he enters the zone. Good work there by Blunk. Knocks the puck off his stick. Oh, here's a man going to try and get to the net. It's free. Blunk sends it out to Corcoran. He's going to carry it out. He evades the check by Harder and chases in after the puck. He's going to try it. He gets the puck right out in front. Nobody there for the Blues.
Nice job by Beckwith to keep that in.
Corcoran tries to tip it, but it tips wide. And now once again it comes to, this is number 66, Harder, over the Blues blue line. Going to get to the net, and he's dumped, and the puck is free in front. And where's the puck?
Where is it?
It's under Steerett, and number 51 is 51.
Are you kidding me?
They're not going to call that a goal.
They did? Wow.
How long does a guy have to hold the puck?
It must have been loose. I mean, there's no way that we could tell. So, I mean, he was right on top of it. So, when they lose sight of the puck, they have to blow the whistle. So, apparently, he had not.
Fournier is not happy.
Neither is Quinn. Woo! Man, I wish I was better at reading lips.
Yeah, okay, now for the first time in the game, the Blues are really going to be tested now.
Fournier, I've never seen him this mad.
Sioux City Metros have scored their first goal of the game. Harder.
Unassisted.
He was the one that carried the puck into the zone and went to the net, and then there was it seemed like 15 or 20 seconds. Now here's a man going to try and get it. You're going to get another shot away in front. Big save by Sturrett to the corner. Oh, don't pick up a penalty here, boys. That's the last thing you want to do. All right, the Blues start to come back. Now that's going to be an icing against the Blues. I mean, when we look at the replay on that, I don't know if the puck was loose. If the puck was loose, okay, but it seems to me that Sturrett was down on top of the puck for what seemed to be 8-10 seconds.
And Dylan's point was that the armbanded officials were bobbing their head around trying to find the puck, and so clearly didn't see it. So the whistle needs to be blown there. I think that was his gesticulations. I'm just inferring that's what he was upset about.
Puck is sent in behind the net. This is Salma. Salma looking for a point man, sends it back to the far side point. And now it's cleared out of there and sent to number 19, Quinn. Quinn to Giesick. And Quinn has got it in the zone.
Oh, he's hooked.
And
wow.
Well, they're losing whatever goodwill they had with me, I'll tell you that. Now,
quickly.
All right, the puck is free at center ice. It's Giesick sends it back into his own zone where it's picked up by Nienhuis. Nienhuis to DeYoung.
Ooh.
Oh, DeYoung loses it. Salma's going to get to the net. Now go for the wraparound, and he scores. That's a real bad mistake by the Blues defense there. And it's 4-2 in just 1 minute of play.
Well, we knew it wasn't going to end 4-0. You said that, and I couldn't have agreed more. But woo, it's kind of blown up in the Blues' face here a little bit. Let's get the train back on the rails, boys. Real
bad mistake there. Turnover in their own zone. And Salma took the puck behind the net, and with his quick feet, he was able to get around. And we're going to have a a timeout by the Blues. Trying to get him to forget about that bad call and that wraparound goal. It's now made this a 4-2 game.
There was a bad call and then a non-call on a blatant hook. And I think everybody is fired up about the wrong stuff. You still got to play good hockey here, and there's a lot of time left.
Oh, yes,
in these games.
Yes, there is.
Or this game, excuse me.
The goal was number 16, Salma, as we called.
From Finch and Hedquist, number
Fitch
13.
and Hedquist.
2 and 13.
2 and 13 get the assists.
For the assists.
If you're listening in Sioux City, did their guy quit broadcasting?
Yeah, they're not broadcasting, so
Yeah.
I do believe that they're watching us, and we welcome everybody in. We didn't like that first one because it seemed like it should have been blown dead, but that's how it goes sometimes. And so we got ourselves a hockey game with only a 2-goal lead for the Blues. Also, if you're wondering about trying to find the game tomorrow, the easiest way to do that is just hit that subscribe button. We're always looking for more subscribers, and we don't care what fan base you come from. We just want to make sure we bring you some quality broadcasts.
And our salary bonus goes up incrementally when you folks do that. So
Yeah.
help an old grandfather and a starving pediatrician.
100 times 0 equals
Zero.
still 0.
That's not clock math.
No, that is not clock math. It is for the love of the game. It also keeps me from getting angry and blowing my top and screaming at refs and just acting like a general jerk. So I appreciate the job.
All right, here we go. That timeout was probably a really good use of the timeout
Yeah.
by Coach Fournier.
Amen.
And if anything, it probably slowed down the momentum just a bit of Sioux City. But they'll get it back, and so we're going to have to play good hockey, no doubt
Oh, yeah,
about it.
for sure.
There's a long pass ahead. Puck is sent in deep. This is Peters. Conrad's overskates the puck, and it's picked up. Puck is free in the corner. We got a man, number 14, Hope, over here all alone. Now he's going to get the puck. He's going to walk in toward the top of the circle. Shot. Man fans on it. That was number 23 fanned on the shot attempt. Kept in at the blue line. Now the puck is deflected to the near side boards. Hope has got it. This is number 6. That's Landon Toff. He takes down a Blues player.
Trip. Oh, Pat, what are you doing? Why? Let's see if he gets if they give him one.
I don't know if he's going to get one too.
We'll
But
see.
is he skating toward the penalty box? Yes, No, he's not.
All right.
All right, we got a break there.
I'm very surprised.
Yeah, that was,
way late.
Yeah, that was a dumb penalty.
gotta be smart.
That was a dumb action.
Play.
He didn't get called for it.
Nope. He did.
Oh.
He did. That's just dumb. You have to be smarter than that when you're out there. It was, the fans are unhappy, but it's absolutely the right call. The puck was, I think the whistle had gone. The puck was
Now
gone.
there's penalties on both teams,
But
not
they were
at the same time.
Not at the same time. It should be 4-on-4.
And it should be center ice.
Correct.
Well, no, the clock hadn't started, so it should be 5-on-5. But I think the penalty the faceoff should be at center ice. And of course, we're going to lose that too.
Oh, I guess you're right. With the clock stopped.
Yeah.
It's still 5-on-5. My bad.
Folks, when we don't know the rules, we just make them up as we go. 'Cause
You know what I learned in my professional career? If you're not sure, just say it with confidence.
Yes,
People will believe
absolutely.
you. Don't tell my patients
and
that,
now
will
they're
ya?
moving it, appear to be
we
moving it
were
outside
right. Look
the
at
zone.
that. After some consternation, they wanted us to enjoy this broadcast a little bit longer. It's called vamping. It's what we do best.
5 minutes to play in the second period. The Blues lead at 4-2. Both teams have a man in the penalty box, but we will play 5-on-5. And you know what? That's probably not it would be better if it was 5-on-4 in favor of the Blues, but
Well, yeah.
I don't want to see that Salma kid out 4-on-4.
No,
You know what I mean?
No,
Because
I do know.
he's-
Yeah, we don't need him to have
Yeah,
more
I mean,
open ice.
Look at that. Look. Now the Blues sent it ahead off the stick of Salma. Now Hedquist gets it ahead. DeYoung's going to get over there and knock it off the stick of number 7. Now the Blues gain control. One hand on the stick. Oh, boy. Isaiah gets past one, past two, gets it into Quinn. They cross the line. There's a shot, but the puck is stopped before they can get deeply into the zone. And now good play there by Nienhuis to get it in, but this is number 14, Hope. He's got some speed, and he draws a penalty. And now the Blues are going to be shorthanded again.
Yikes.
And when I mean he drew the penalty, he did. He drew it. It was to me, it was very borderline. I think it was he went down awful easy.
Well, and Johnny, who got called for the hook, dropped his stick immediately.
Yeah.
So the last penalties were Landon Top for tripping and Pat Gannon for roughing. This one will be John Nienhaus for
They call it a trip or a
for
hook?
tripping.
Okay.
I'm sorry, hooking.
Yep. 5-on-4 advantage. Back to the point. That's Hope. Gets it into the corner. And it's going to be clear. No, it's not cleared out. Boy, DeYoung's got to get that out. My goodness. Now here's another opportunity. And this time they do get it out. Good play by DeYoung that time to get it out of the zone.
Wow, we were all wrong. It was Ferrari with the hook, not Nienhaus.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought for sure that was Johnny, but it was not.
All right, here they come. This is number 22, Patrick. Centers it. Big save by Steerett. Clearing pass goes off a state where it's picked up by Hope. He goes into the corner. He's got a man right in front. Another save and a puck sent right across the crease where it's picked up in the corner. Conrad battling. Oh, he tried to pick it out of the air, and is he able to get it out? No. But Nienhaus is going to get to it. Send it high off the ice and gets it all the way down. 1:05 left. Now, those two guys in the penalty box that went in at the same time, they will have to stay in the box until there's a whistle after their penalties are out, because the teams are already playing 5-on-4. So, now here the puck going to come three. This is Salma. No, this is Harder. He's got the first goal. Tries to get around, looking for a wraparound opportunity. Now he throws it in front. Fires a backhand from right on top of the crease, and Sturrett makes a save.
Oh, man.
Big save.
And Topf and Gannon are now out of the box. 40 seconds still for D'Angelo, and 40 seconds for the advantage for the Metros.
2:48 left in the second period. Face off goes to the Metros, over to the far side point. Number 14, Hope, gets it in along the half wall. Now we got a man right in front, and the shot just goes wide. Nicely set up by Sioux City. But the shot went wide. Now it's kept in at the point by Hope. Now a man moving right in, shot, tipped in front, the puck is loose. And this
now
time
you're going to blow it? That one was loose there, buddy.
Yeah,
without question, that was loose.
They overcompensated that time.
We just want people to be consistent, please.
And everybody settles down.
Some people are a little angry around here. What are we doing?
Well, you made such a good point about how the officials were craning their necks and looking for the puck,
right.
and when they couldn't see it, that's when they're supposed to blow the whistle.
Correct.
And because they didn't see it, they kept looking for it, and it finally got jammed into the net by number 66, who's only doing his job. He's out there to score goals.
No shade on the Metros at all. 15 seconds left on this kill. Let's see if we can get a win here out the draw.
All right. This is Hope. Going to send it over. On the other side, shot deflected in front and cleared out of there, and just barely gets out of the zone. And now this is this is Decker.
Penalty
turned
killed.
Around by Fitch. Now here's a man going to get to the net, going to try and get the shot away, and it's knocked off. Here's man sends it back to Peters. No, that's Blunk that gets it out, and he gets it out of the zone, and that's going to go down, but not far enough for icing. So we've got less than 2 minutes to play in the second period. Let's keep our head above water here, guys. Here's an interception of a pass by Decker, who just couldn't hold it on his stick, or he might have had an opportunity for a shot. Now here comes number 14. This kid Hope gets a lot of ice time. There's a shot, and a save is made by Steerett, and he paddles it to the corner. Back to Salma. He's unable to keep it in, and Harder picks it up along the boards at center ice. Back to Salma. Knocked down with his glove by DeYoung. Back to DeYoung. Sends it
up into the player bench. Wow, that's a lot of guys on the ice right now.
Say, I hope that doesn't touch one of our guys, or we're going to be looking at many men.
I think it actually bounced off a stick of one of the Metros into the player bench, which is a saving grace Because, yeah, that was a lot of dudes on the ice.
Look at that time. 1:1 left. Or 71 seconds, as my partner would like to.
1-1-1.
Face off at center ice. Puck comes clear. Picked up by number 60, Gannon. Gannon sends it into the Sioux City zone. There's a long pass for Bauer, number 9. There's a pass. His pass is knocked down. Gets to the front. Here
Nice back
is
check by Ferrari.
And there's a nice pass out of the zone, but stopped at center ice by Hedrick. Now Ferrari is going to get in, sends it over on the side to Gannon. Gannon's going to fire one. It's knocked down by the defense. The puck is loose in front. Loose can't get a stick on it, though. And it's sent back behind the net now by Sioux City. 35 seconds left, intercepted by Conrad. Conrad's, kept in nicely. Oh, no, now we got a man fanned on it. And the Blues, this is Blaze Bauer.
Oh, he's way offside.
And the Blues get it out of the zone. Yes, they do. 22 seconds. Now here's
Conrad.
a shot by Conrad is right on goal. Goes behind the net. Conrad picks it up. He's knocked down. Ferrari's going to get to it. Less than 10 seconds to go in the second period. Quinn's going to get to it. Maybe time for one centering pass and a shot. Here's Conrad. He's got Ferrari in front. Can't get it to him. And
a funny bounce.
There's a long shot. And that'll do it for the second period.
Woo.
So Sioux City did cut into the lead. It's now 4-2, but there was some. They got some help in that period with a very questionable allowing of that first goal of a puck that was frozen for seemed like 20 minutes.
Shots on goal 3 for your Blues, 14 for the Metros. We said there was going to be a push, and a push there was.
All right, so the Blues will go in and talk about it now for 12 minutes while we clear the ice, lay down a new sheet, and we will be back for the third period in a little while. This is Quad City Blues Hockey. All right. We are back for the third period of what has been a very exciting and somewhat surprising game that finds your Quad City Blues leading 4-2 after 2 periods against the 11-1 Sioux City Metros. But they did score the last 2 goals to cut it from 4-0 to 4-2. They got some help with a very questionable call on the first goal and a defensive mistake.
Or a questionable non-call, I guess. But you know what? You got to keep playing, and unfortunately, that goal dumped a lot of air out of the sails for the Blues, and they're going to have to pump that back up and play a really, really good 17 minutes to close out this game if they want to get that dub. Because you know Sioux City and the Metros are going to push as hard as they can, and rightfully so.
All right, who's going to start for the Blues on the starting line? We've got Giesick, Conrad, Quinn, Nienhaus, and DeYoung.
Yep.
I expect to see Johnny out there a lot on the back line.
Yeah.
And, of course, you're going to see a lot of Conrad and Quinn and Ferrari. Now the puck is controlled right off the draw by Sioux City. Here's Salma right away, going to try and get to the net.
Nice job with the
Man, he's
stick.
got quick feet, doesn't he? My goodness. Now he's going to get right out in front, and the puck is knocked out at least to the blue line. Now it's intercepted, knocked out of there by Liam Quinn. Back to center ice, but here they come right away. This is number 14, Hope. Giesick tries to escape between 2, gets by 1, but loses the puck as he goes to the corner. And now here comes number 66, Harder. He scored the first goal. He tries to get around Nienhaus, tries the centering pass. DeYoung was there to knock it away from the net and get it out to center ice, and the Blues get it out. And that's going to be an icing against the Blues, as Quinn got a little too much of that one. Actually got a lot too much of that one.
I was going to say.
That wasn't close.
Nope. With authority.
They were at the end of their shift, and they wanted to make sure they didn't get caught doing something that could lead to a disadvantage. So.
For sure.
Oh, somebody else is getting a new stick for Christmas, and that is a Blues
that
player.
one is a Blues twig that's broken. I didn't see who's this. Oh, somebody's mad, too. Who is it? Is it Quinn?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
All right, here we go. This is Ferrari going to take the draw. Tries to get it. Corcoran tries to get it out, but unable to get it out. Now got a man, tries to put it right out in front. Man turns. This is number 6. That is Toff. Blues finally get a hold of it, but goes back to the Metros in the zone. Now it comes to Kwok. Kwok. A little too much stick handling for my benefit, but he gets it out of the zone. He gets it to Bobby Orr. There's a shot right in front. Tried to get it to D'Angelo Ferrari.
Oh!
Now, here we are. We've got a 2-on-2 developing. Good back check there by Kwok.
Yep.
Now Harder rather, tries to pull it to the forehand. Now he gets it around the net. He's got a man behind the net. Tries to go for the wraparound, unable to do it. This is Harder. Intercepted by Ferrari. Ferrari's going to get it out of the zone. He gets it tipped up ahead to Kwok. Kwok chases it into the offensive zone. I'm sorry, that's Hammerine.
Yep.
Boy, I wasn't even close on that number.
It's okay. It's late in the game.
Yeah, he skates like Kwok. All right, here's one
into the netting.
Into the netting, and that will be, unfortunately, that's going to be a face-off
inside the zone.
In the circle.
Yep. You know, I don't like the netting because it makes the broadcast much less crisp, but that one would have been right into somebody's teeth.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can. That's a little bit of a mistake to cause a face-off in your own zone, so let's try and get the puck out of the zone so we're not regretting it.
Yep.
Now the puck.
DeYoung does just that.
He gets it out of the zone, and number 66, Harder. That's Grant Harder. Ooh, a bouncing puck. Gets it to DeYoung, and now the Blues come out of the zone, sends it ahead to Decker. Decker, center ice, throws one in, a bouncing puck that Lachlan Jackson handles. I want to call him Jackson Lachlan, but it's
Lachlan Jackson?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm okay with the bouncy puck toward their goalie. I don't like it toward ours.
Yeah, yeah.
Those things take funny bounces.
Well, this kid I'm almost positive is a senior, and He's been there before. I don't expect too many of those are going to fool him. But
Well, no.
Yeah, but still, same could be said of our guy. Obviously, Stewart's a senior, and he's
For sure.
been through the run through the ringer a few times himself. Now the puck back to DeYoung. Picks it up just inside his zone, tries to get it to Quinn, and that's going to be an icing against the Blues. With 14-13 left to go in the third period. You know what? We play Fremont next week.
Yes, we
Fremont,
do.
As we
In
talked
Fremont.
about. And I've been watching their scores, and they are not getting beat 9-1 and 10-2. They have had some very close competitive games against some good teams.
Yeah.
So those games.
Last year, it was almost guaranteed wins. This year, not even close.
No, absolutely. All right, the Blues come back out of the zone. This is Clock. Clock sends it in. He's going to get all the way into the deep into the corner. Corcoran goes to the front of the net, hoping to get a pass. It doesn't materialize, so now he's got to get back. Now he throws one back at the net. I got a shot on goal, Grandpa. Not a very effective one, but that's all right. 13:48 left in the third period. This is Toth now entering the zone with number 23, and his pass is picked up by number 27, who sends it in, but it's knocked down by the defense, and that one, bad pass by Sioux City, results in a rush for the Blues. This is Beckwith, tries to get through, and he loses the puck, but he got it in deep, and now here comes Sioux City once again. This is Toff, number 6. That was offside. Good call. Good call. That was a close call, but it was the right call.
Yep. And in the process, after the whistle goes, Decker gets dumped and goes palms up, but he's got a smile on his face. I think he knew he was playing it up for the cameras. Andrew Zebras.
You know who's been kept off the score sheet for a while is one of the hard workers on the team, and that's number 13.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if some good puck luck came his way soon. He might be the one to.
89 Quality Control says consistent luck can sometimes be called skill.
There you go. Now the puck is sent over to the far side. This is Harder. Going to get in. A shot. Missed the net. And the Blues get it out to center ice, where it comes over to number 10. That's Owenby. Owenby had a goal in the first game in the junior varsity game. Now that was Quinn almost had his pocket picked there. Instead, it comes over to Nienhaus in the corner. And the puck is up in the air. They don't know where it is. Now it comes down, and it comes to Decker. He turns the puck over. Oh, that was Conrad.
Yeah, it was Conrad.
Decker. My mistake.
Uncommon.
My mistake wasn't as bad as Conrad's on that one, though. Now here's a man tries to put it in front, and
nice save there by Riley. Not much of a save because it kind of just rolled to him, but,
but good play. Stewart's had another good game, as we are used to seeing.
Yes, very consistently good.
All right, turn that off.
When Grandpa Greg doesn't like your song, you know you picked a bad one.
All right, puck in the corner. That's Ferrari. Gets it to Quinn. Quinn back to Ferrari.
Oh, no!
An attempt to stick handle through 3 people, and the puck is free just in front of the net. Good play.
That's fine.
Was that Decker?
No, I'm pretty positive that was.
It was a right-handed shooter. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. That had all the earmarks of a disaster.
Uh-huh.
When you fail to get it out at the blue line because you tried to stick handle through 2 guys instead of dumping, and then they keep it in and get a rush restarted, those are the ones you really hate to see.
All right, D'Angelo, nice win.
Sends it around. That's going to come all the way down, and that's going to be another icing. Well, that's one way to take 7 seconds off the clock.
I'm not going to do the clock math to figure out how many times we have to do that exactly before the clock expires.
And
this song is Desert Cruiser by Truck Fighters, a fuzz stoner rock band from Sweden.
5 new players on for the Blues. as the Conrad line was having a little bit of trouble getting anything going. Now here's Sagan right in
Oh,
front.
nice
Big save by
save.
Steerage.
Wow.
Now this is tough. Gets it, tries to get it to the point. Now he goes, picked up
Beckwith.
by Ferrari.
Beckwith.
He gets it past.
He gets to the red line and dumps.
Yep. And he got it right on net, and that was number 17, Ferrari. Here's a man in front. Shot. Rebound in front. Nobody there. Ferrari. No, it didn't get in. It didn't get in. It didn't get in. Here's another shot in front. Beckwith
And
is
the
knocked
puck
into the
is
net.
off. The net is off.
Oh, man. Now Beckwith goes back at him.
Continuing to irritate. Oh, man, it's amazing. I love it.
Well, he almost was taking up residence in that goal after he got pushed into it. They wouldn't let him back out.
I wonder what kind of dish he was making while he was in the goalie's kitchen.
I don't know.
I'm hungry. Seriously, I'm hungry. By far the best action to our right this period.
It really looked like for a minute there that we had scored. I didn't see the puck in the net, but from the reaction of the
I
players.
saw a lot of hands going up,
Yeah.
but obviously it was not, and nobody's
Nope.
protesting too
Nope.
much, so be it.
Well, here's Salma again. He's knocked it off the puck at center ice. Now the Blues get it in. That's Amaron gets it into the zone. Harder picks it up. Now Ferrari. And once again, picked up there by Nienhaus. Nienhaus gets it out of the zone. He's going to get it to Ferrari. Ferrari turns, crosses the center line, and dumps it. Ooh, that puck wanted to come right out in front, but Jackson stopped it and put it back to the corner.
Yeah, very wise.
Now here's Harder again. Shot right in front. Push one right through the crease. Steer it, knocked it aside. Picked up in the corner by Sioux City. Sent around to the near side boards and dumped out of the zone. And that's
going to go.
And that's going to be an icing.
I think if that thing was skidding flat, it stops, but it was on edge and rolling, and so had legs to get all the way down. You know, those first two periods seem to go by pretty quickly. This one is creeping.
Oh, boy, you're telling me.
Uh-oh.
Puck is in the corner. Now sent back to Salma. He's going to try and get to the net. Now he throws it behind to his teammate. Back to the far point. And the puck is free behind the net. DeYoung tries to get it. Everything resolves around number 16, though. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he got a hand in the air.
And that's a bad.
That's going to be a
BSN
power
was
play.
that Ferrari?
Ooh, yes.
And is that going to be rough or a 2-10?
I think I would call it a rough.
Nope.
But I'm also a homer.
Yep, I just saw the misconduct go up.
Yeah, oh.
So, Ferrari will not be back unless we have a situation that I don't even want to talk about right now.
No, we're not. Yeah, we're not doing that.
And we have to have another man go into the box to serve that minor penalty while Ferrari sits for 12 minutes.
That's Mueller.
Or 10.
Or depending on who's running the show over there.
We should get the Ames penalty timekeeper back here.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, we'll explain in a minute. Now here's a pass right in front. Comes right to the near wall and out of the zone. And here is Decker, number 27. He's 1-on-2, gets around one. He's going to go to the corner. Well, not only
shot on goal by Sioux City on their own tendy.
Not only do we lose, Ferrari, but I mean he is one of our most effective penalty killers, one of our best power play players. So that's a big loss.
Yeah.
And there's a case of a guy. If he had it to do over again, he wouldn't have hit him like that. So, all right, here's number 66, Harder. Tries to get around DeYoung, unable to do so. Now he takes it all the way over to the other side. Decker working on him, but unable to get it out. There's a shot right in front, deflected. It's loose in front.
What a
and
redirect.
cleared out of the zone just barely. This Harder goes back to center ice to pick it up, gets it to Frigg.
Really impressive save.
Now here is number 9 getting to the net, and he scores. Roofs it over the shoulder. He had an almost impossible angle.
Yep.
But he scored, and that makes the score 4-3. The margin for error has been reduced to nothing.
Correct.
What was a 4-0 first period lead has turned into a nail-biting 1-goal advantage for the Blues, 4-3 with 9:12 to go.
Yeah, that just for completeness' sake, that penalty on Ferrari was for boarding, which based on what I saw, was absolutely the right call as well.
Yep. Hoping for roughing, didn't get it.
You're right.
All right, Conrad line back out there. And Nienhuis picks it up, sends one on. Actually, that would have been an icing, except the goalie wasn't sure where it was going to wind up, so he made a trapper save. That was a nice goal by that was 9, wasn't it? Bauer? Man.
Yeah.
Now here's 16, Salma. Salma trying to get to the net. Oh, and he was going to look for a man right out in front, and he just had the puck roll off his stick. Now this is Conrad. Oh, he's getting hooked. And he was able to get the puck out of the net. No call on that hook, but, just so we're all clear. Here he comes again, number 16. Got a man coming for it. DeYoung knocks it off his stick, and the Blues look to clear it out of the zone. Here's a pass ahead, looking for Johnny Nienhuis. Gets it to Giesik. Giesik sends one in, missed the net, goes fire to the corner. Here's a steal by Quinn. Quinn going to get to the net, shot, and shot it wide. Good opportunity. That's the best opportunity for the Blues in 2 periods.
Yeah.
At least on a straight shot. Now Harder picks it up in his own zone. I'll bet that bench is going to get pretty short for both teams now. There's your man getting to the net. Big save! Rebound in front, and Sterrett with his almost with his back turned to the center ice.
Yeah.
He got turned around as he was making that save, and he still made the save on a rebound on a slow-moving shot that he had time to react to.
Yeah. Again, for completeness' sake, the assist on that was Frigg to Bauer.
Yeah. I don't know about some of these kids, but I do know that, big save by Sterrett as that was trying to find the short side corner.
Mm-hmm.
We will see another year of Salma, unless he's playing for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Team. Yeah. He's a good player.
True.
We always say that when the other team has a good player, we sure hope they're seniors, but a lot of times they're not, and that's the case with this team.
Correct. Well, I'm glad that the Geneseo Ginger, Isaiah Conrad, is only a junior.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Now the puck comes back to Patrick. His shot is knocked down by the defense, and is it cleared out? Yes, right down in front of us. It's cleared out of the zone. Giesik battling there. Now the puck is controlled by Sioux City at center ice, back into their own zone as they try and set something up. This is Toff, number 6. Tries to send one through. It's deflected off the skate of Decker, but it doesn't come out of the zone. Now a Blues player goes down in front. I wonder how that happened. Now this is the Blues going to get it out of the zone just barely. And now we got a face. We got an offside there for sure.
I always find it entertaining. It must just be a natural reaction to jump over the blue line, like that's going to carry you or negate the icing. It's where your body is. It doesn't matter if it's on the ice or not. But kids do it all the time, and it always makes me laugh.
I don't have time to do it, and I don't have the concentration. But if I had a stopwatch, I'd be interested to see how much time Nienhuis is on the ice in this third period.
Oh, yeah.
He's out there every other shift for sure.
Oh, for sure.
There's a long shot right on goal, and Jackson makes an easy save with 6:38 left in a 4-3 game. Blues lead it. Now, you all watching at home, Dean's got the time in the upper corner, so you can keep track of the time. I'm not looking at it because it makes me nervous every time I look at it. So you're not going to hear the announcer saying tree to go in the third.
No,
So
no.
puck in the corner.
I just wanted it to go
Got
faster.
4 players. And here's a pass. We got a 3-on-4 as they come into the zone. This is Fitch, sends one across. Picked out of there, and here's a pass. Too far ahead for Amorine, but it's not going to go far enough for icing as Harder picks it up. There's a kid who gets a lot of ice time also for Sioux City.
You said his name out a lot.
Between 66 and 16, they're out there a lot. Toff is another one, but they're good players, so why wouldn't you have them out there?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, into the zone. Here they come. Here's a long shot. Man's going to get a shot away in front. I don't know if Steert made the save or not. Yeah, that should be goaltender. I don't know if that should be goaltender. Well, I guess the net is off the pegs.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I just know that I don't know that it's a goaltender interference, but I mean,
Oh, I'm begging now. There's no doubt about it. I'm just begging.
You can't have the goaltender being that hampered by a player and have play continue when it's being controlled by the offensive team in the offensive zone. So, whistle goes.
Number 23, Frigg, is going to take the draw. Now comes, he tries to get it back to his point man, but he was too far off to the side, and so it was an offside. Now here's Frigg, drops it for Toff. Toff looking for a centering pass in front.
Woo!
Tried to get it
on the back door.
Oh, what a nice play. Now here is Corcoran. This is Beckwith. Crosses the line and sends it in. Number 14, Hope, comes again. I haven't seen so much Hope since the road pictures. Now here's a man right in front. Popped up in the air and knocked out of there nicely by one of the Blues defensemen.
Yep.
Gannon gets it, sends it out, but it's not going to get out. It's kept in. This is Harder. Gets it back to Frigg. Frigg's going to fire one. And we had the captain, number 14, Joseph Hope, just right on the corner of the crease, waiting to tip that shot in. And instead, Steert got the glove on it.
Yep. There was a little stick to goaltender glove action, and the Blues weren't happy about that, and they let Mr. Hope know.
All right. Now the puck is cleared, but not out. And now it's kept in nicely by number 14, Hope, trying to get it to Salma. He's right in front, but now he goes to the corner to try and pick it up himself. Good play there by number 20, Kwok, who took it away from Salma, and that's no easy task.
Mm-hmm.
Now the puck is free along the half boards, comes out of there, and Conrad just dumps it out to center ice. Harder picks it up, takes it back into his own zone, and here they come again. This is number 13, Hedrick. The shot is sent out to center ice. 13 is Ryan Hedquist. I mispronounced that. Comes over to Hope. Over the line. Tries to get around DeYoung. Unable to do so. Good check by DeYoung. Now Conrad sends it out toward the blue line, but not out of the zone. There's a man trying to backhand. Tipped in front. It's going to come to Kwok. Kwok has it knocked off his stick to Hope. Now 2 Blues, 3 Metros in the corner. Kwok hoping the puck's going to roll out to him so he can get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
And he does. Now here's Hope going to get a slap shot away. Big save. Now another one sent right out in front trying to center it. And once again, the Blues are content to save it. Now they caught us on a change, and boy, did we catch a break there because the Blues were in a line change, and the puck was not sent as far down the ice as our players thought it was, as it was intercepted.
What I want to know is how long is this Sioux City Metro power play that they've been on for the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's been a long.
I mean, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's not, but 100%. Puck comes out to center ice or all the way down, and they just come right back in on the offense.
All right, here is Toff. Puck sent around to the far side to Amorine. Amorine's going to get to it, and he's going to get it off the ice, and that's going to be another icing against the Blues. And that draws the ire of some of the Blues fans who thought that defenseman going back could have tried a little harder, but that had some steam on it, so
yeah.
I was pretty sure that was going to be an icing.
Yep. And they all don't try as hard as they could for those, our side and theirs.
Absolutely. That's Decker. Wins the draw and gets it out of the zone, trying to get it to Amorine. Kept in center ice, and now this is Giesick going to try and knock it into the zone. It's taken off in there. Now we've got a man breaking over the line, 1-on-3. He's going to look to center it. Comes through to Harder again. He's at the near side point. Gets around Giesick, looks to make a play in the corner. Puck is loose. And now it's sent into the corner. Decker tries to get a stick on it. There's a shot. A headhunter.
Ooh, high riser.
A high riser, and it goes all the way through to the boards and out the other side. And Topp goes back to pick it up. Enters the line. Well, that was close to an offside. The Blues tried to get it out, unable to do so. Now it's behind the net. Lucas Peters is going to be there first. Get out of his way. And the Blues are able to clear the zone. Peters came out from behind the net looking for a path to clear it. Here's Salma. Look at that speed. Look at that speed. Centering pass. Shot!
Nice
Saved by Stewart.
Riley. Woo!
And that's number 13, I believe. That's Ryan Hedquist, who's shaking his head because his line mate Salma set him up with a beautiful opportunity, and Stewart beat him.
Yeah, he made no mistake with it, though. Oh, shots on goal, 35-19.
Here's a man picking it up behind the Blues net. Nienhuis puts him down. The puck is free. Nienhuis picks it up. He's chased to the corner by Hedquist. They battle for it there. And now Johnny Nienhuis. Nice play by Nienhuis to get free. He's going to send one. Oh, he tried to loft it, but he couldn't get it over Harder, and Harder comes right back in. Now the puck, unable to get it out. This is number 16, Salma. You can bet he'll be on the ice for the next 2 minutes. Back to the point. Good play there by Quinn. And Quinn gets it out to Kwok. Kwok's got one man to beat. He gets a shot away. He's dumped, but the shot is deflected to the corner by Jackson.
And he's going to get it back.
Kwok is buried behind
Crunched.
the net, but now here's a long pass. That's going to go all the way down, and that's going to be an icing.
They're going to say no.
Oh, come!
Wow, that was questionable.
Oh, here's Beckwith.
Let's go, Blue. Let's go,
Going to
Blue.
get in. Shot. No, missed the net. He tries for the wraparound. He's pulled down. They didn't call that either. How is that not an icing? That's incredible. Here's Salma, gets around one. Oh, my goodness. Here is number 14, Hope going to get to the net. Oh,
boy.
Deflection just sent wide. Less than a minute to play in the game.
Empty net on the other end.
Empty net. Oh, here's a man looking for a wraparound. Now he takes it back to the point. They've got the extra man on. Now a man is knocked down. There's a long shot. Ooh. Missed the net. Missed the empty net by about 3 feet. And that's going to result in an icing call against the Blues with 37 seconds left.
Timeout for Sioux City Metros.
All right, now I'm going to rant just a little bit because that was an obvious icing. How do you not call that?
I don't know. I had a feeling that was coming.
I mean, on balance, they've done a good job tonight, but man, that's a terrible call.
I do feel like there have been a few things that were missed, but in general, done an okay job. Oh, look at them all over there. This one, 4 of them. Wow, we don't get a 4-man dazzle very often, but there it is. No, you have not done the dazzle yet. So there they are. A grouping of 3 or more zebras. That's right. See? Right there. 3 or more. We call it a dazzle. That's what you can call it. Some people will call it a herd, but that's not near as fun enough. I like how Riley's standing over there with his helmet off just outside the scrum like, nobody go talk to him. Just, leave him alone. He's been very, very good. I'm trying to go back to all the goals the 3 goals that have been scored. I can't see a single way to fault Riley on any of the above.
No.
This last one was an impossible roof shot by Bauer. That was a highlight reel goal.
I mean,
if I've ever seen
they have had a half dozen grade A chances since the 3rd goal.
More than that. I think.
And,
My goodness.
And they've either misfired or Riley's made the save.
Riley has been, as always, very, very good.
Well, now there's a surprise. Nate Salma's on the ice for Sioux City.
No. All right.
And Harder's going to take the
really
face-off.
need this win. 50-50.
Now they win the draw. They're going to get a shot right in front. The puck is loose, and Steerick saves it. And there's a big pile up in front of the net, and this time they do blow the whistle.
Well, it was 100% in his gut, so I don't think they had much choice.
I tell you what, that only took 6 seconds off the clock.
Yeah.
We have to do that 5 more times.
Oh, my heart.
You may have to work on me.
My heart. I'll try and keep you alive instead of making you a dead body call.
Yeah.
I had my call today. It's fine. Oh, let's win this draw. Come on, Conrad.
Puck is loose in front, but it's knocked to the corner behind the net. Man right in front. Back to the point. Sends it over to the far side. Just deflected by one of the Blues. I think that's Beckwith.
It was.
All right, Beckwith gets us good. Now get it out of the zone, and he does.
He does.
He gets it out of the zone, and now there's only
10 seconds.
10 seconds
Enough
left.
time, but can they do it?
Conrad's going to stay with him as the man gets. And they're not going to call it. Well, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. There's 1.2 seconds left. That's the time where you take that penalty.
Sure.
Yeah, I can't argue with that call.
No.
Now all we have to do is
6 on 4, but all you got to do is tie up the face-off.
All you have to do is not lose the draw.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
It's not no big deal. It's not like they're going to be crazy motivated to take the draw and blast one straight at the tendy because that's all there's time to do.
Is that?
It's Blue Beckwith.
That's Beckwith's going to take the draw. All he's got to do is draw out to the corner.
Well, if you want anybody to be a pest and annoying, Blue Beckwith is your man, and I mean that in the most complimentary possible way.
Oh, they put more time.
They put more time on it. Okay. Okay.
They put 2.9. 1.7 more seconds.
And
up.
I wasn't watching the clock, so I don't know if that's right
It was
or
1.2.
wrong. Okay. I don't know if that's right or wrong.
All right.
I won't complain about that one.
Puck goes.
He does tie it up.
Great
job
job
by
The Blues win! Oh, baby!
Huge win for the Blues!
The biggest win of the year by far as the Blues take down the 11-1 league-leading Sioux City Metros. That's a tremendous effort.
Wow!
Tremendous effort by all the Blues. Scored 4 goals in the first period and held on by the skin of their teeth for the rest of the game, and now they go through the handshake line, and I think even the Metros would have to say that was a pretty good effort by the Blues.
Wow.
And we'll talk about it for just a minute as they go through the handshake line. I imagine tomorrow is going to be a war.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna. You're gonna see the Blues with a 4-goal first period.
And that's it for Blues hockey for Saturday night. 2 big wins, 2 big 1-goal victories for the JV 3-2, and for the Varsity, they win it by a score of 4-3 against the number 1 team in the league. So until tomorrow morning at 9:30, when the JV will be out there again. For Rich Blunk and Dean Patton, this is Greg Corcoran. Have a great night, and this is Quad City Blues Hockey.